la 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 eggs.
If this had come out of any other character, it'd be a sin removal, but, you know, Jerry. Thinking that the best way to coerce a piece of paper into a festive ovoid is by snipping at it repeatedly as if it's getting a haircut.
Maybe you and I can hide some eggs one last time.
Title of my resurrection tape?
Oh my God, are you okay?
Jerry, you moron. How do you know it even speaks English?
I'm not trying to kill you with vomit.
Choosing this moment prove you graduated from the Prometheus School of Vomiting Away from Things.
Please tell me this isn't who I think it is.
Well, do you know of any other bipedal humanoid rabbits?
Somehow I missed the memo that a biblically accurate Easter bunny was commonly known to be a bipedal humanoid rabbit. How do you look at this thing and not scream, "Ah, Krampus! Thank God I killed it with my car." Also, we see the bunny being dropped on the floor, presumably by Jerry, and yet he is not a single speck of blood or vomit on his person, even his own.
Feel my heart is beating a million beats per second.
Scene does not make this literally true and show me Jerry's heart exploding out of his chest in a horrifically gory death, much to my chagrin.
Doesn't anyone have a calendar app?
There is a calendar right behind you, Rick. But the show knows that I'd see that and knows that Rick would know that, so this is clearly a trap. Or maybe they knew all along that one day I'd find an actual sin and all the meta commentary and fourth wall prodding has been leading to this moment where I would mistake a genuine continuity error for a self-aware gag. I did it! I finally solved Rick and Morty.
God, I do not want to say climate change on this show. I don't know which way Zaslav voted.
Unless Zaslav has found a loophole to claim Earth's next mass extinction as a tax write-off, I think you're good.
Recent thaw.
If the Easter Bunny only unfroze recently, who's been taking care of Easter? And if the answer is the parents were doing it all along, then why did Jerry know what he'd run over? And why would so many parents lie to so many children?
You ever see Iceman, Morty?
Assuming your grandson, or anyone for that matter, has seen every movie in existence. Movie-based lists of shame are an unreasonable burden to put on society when there are so many episodes of Murder, She Wrote to prioritize first.
Whoa, just check out this Wicker Man looking place.
Some internet people were apparently irritated that Morty hadn't heard of Encino Man or Iceman, but knew enough about the Wicker Man to reference it. However, I see no issue here. The latter came out in 2006 and is universally loved by all.
German Easter is a little less chocolate-centric. Say what you want about America, but we get a few things right.
Other than chocolate?
Space Christians? Isn't that a conflict of interest?
Assuming all Christians don't believe in space. Someone seems to be conflating biblical doctrine with the medieval church's fear that Copernicus's theory of heliocentrism would undermine their... I lost you at heliocentrism, didn't I? Sorry, Rick survives this? Just carry on.
What the hell is happening?
2025.
Oh well, Nati Kameye.
Randomly stealing lyrics from Willow's Wait a Minute. A lot of teeth falling out happening this episode. I do not like it.
Yeah. Trying to work out the big mythology here, and all I'm getting is H.R. Geiger meets Coachella.
That's so reductive. One is a disturbing collection of eerie, unsettling, and often hard to consume art, and the other is H.R. Geiger.
Yeah, it has a butt where its should be.
Assuming alien genitalia has to conform to not just a human, but a biologically human man.
Here's science. The Easter rabbit's an alien, they send it to planets in an egg.
That's not science, Rick. That's looking at pictures, making up your own story, and then calling it science. You should have shouted, "Here's religion."
Looks like it makes everyone have sex until the planet gets overpopulated and collapses. It's f***-based terraforming.
No, terraforming is transforming the climate of a planet to be more habitable. What you're talking about, Rick, is f***-based socioeconomic destruction of an indigenous population ahead of colonization. Or the British.
Have you seen any of them turn around yet? Is it in the back?
Rick should be able to answer this considering he just saw one of them turn around to grab the egg, thus exposing its back front side to him. Those famous Easter Island statues do have bodies, but they actually stop right above the butt. Joke ruined. Bet you feel like an ass now. I'm very confused by this pinball scoring system. What sadistic pinball machine only dishes out double-digit scores? Either this pinball machine is bizarrely frugal with the points it gives out, or these guys are so bad at pinball none of their scores are worthy of being recorded.
Societal collapse imminent!
Thinking we need alien assistance with this.
Cute, let me tell you a story. My species does not like sex.
That is a statement, not a story. That's like summing up Star Wars as tragic burn victim is a deadbeat father. Look how gently he opens that window, and then later just bursts through the entire doorframe.
Anyway, that's the whole plot of Alien Prometheus.
Lying to your grandson.
You think you've won, but we sent our best man and he couldn't do the job.
So a couple thousand years ago, you sent one of your best soldiers to kill a rabbit that was encouraging humans to have sex, but ever since then, you just stopped? No further attempts to prevent planet-wide fornication? Not even in the 60s?
Okay, now he's dead.
Premature death abrasion.
He's in the garage, and unless you guys just jerked around for the last 48 hours, you know how to fix this.
But that doesn't explain why Beth, who is in close proximity to Jerry, hasn't been affected by the Genesex waves. Earth Day is actually April 22nd, and I'm afraid I'm fresh out of, well, I guess things are different in this universe, get out of sin jail free cards. We will now montage through the Rickish Mortquisition, abolishing any sign of festivities across the country, presumably because at the core of every holiday is some atrocious origin that could one day come back to bite us, completely missing the true meaning of every holiday, a day off of work. I don't get it. Other than there being 3 extra people than normal, it doesn't look like they changed Thanksgiving at all.
I'm happy we did all the other religious holidays off screen.
However, they spent the last 10 months destroying every holiday celebration in the country, and yet I see no sign of a clone army or time travel f***ery to help them achieve this feat. Ironically, this is such an impressive task, humanity would likely dedicate a holiday to their legend.
How long have we been here?
I think it's December!
There's no way the locals wouldn't have shut this down after 2 weeks. What did they do with the locals? Wait, is that body pile the spring breakers or the locals?
She didn't have a second stomach just for alcohol. She didn't make it.
Thinking a second stomach would save you from alcohol poisoning when what you really need is a second liver and a second frontal lobe.
Spring break only ends if your parents pick you up.
Wait, has anyone in the history of spring break ever been picked up by their parents?
I wear her teeth to remember.
A lot of teeth falling out happening this episode. I do not like it. Also, sorry, Summer, your brother's lost friend story 3 episodes ago was way sadder. Flashbacks or it didn't happen.
He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy.
Maybe you and I can hide some eggs one last time.
So one of those egg council creeps got to you too, huh?
Oh my God, I killed the Easter Bunny!
Along with the hopes and dreams of children everywhere.
Give up hope. Look at me. Dreams are for suckers.
Aren't you guys on Easter's side?
Side. I am on nobody's side. Because nobody is on my side.
Charlie, stop pulling your teeth out like that, man. It's freaking me out.
My leg! My leg!
Do you see that?
Yeah, it has a...
Tommy, it's a pay thing.
I have lived my life poorly.
Yeah, I botched it. Life, you know?